Yeah. I don't give a f.
Well, you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part. Delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
Take it so stupid. Ugly ass out there.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist on You Film Me TV. Not your ordinary podcast.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist.
On You Film Me TV.
It's not your ordinary podcast.
It's a squadcast.
And if you're holy,
It's a godcast.
and if you're gang,
It's a mobcast.
and if you're late,
It's a
Fire.
tardy cast.
you're fired.
You're fired.
Y'all can't fire me.
You could.
They came to see me, Otis.
Oh, this can be fired.
Who's Otis?
The person who got fired.
Otis didn't get fired.
Oh,
Who's Otis though?
What, In the Temptations?
yeah.
I've never seen that.
Old black movies.
Yeah.
You ain't missing that.
Nah,
Yeah, you'll be all right. It is me.
take my black card now.
Hey, I handed him out.
You ain't never seen The Temptations?
It's not, I've seen it, but it ain't nothing I remember. I just know that because it's on the internet and everybody says it.
Right, I remember. That's the line I remember the most.
I don't feel like you remember it. You just see it all over the internet.
No, I remember it. Ain't nobody come to you, Otis. I remember. I remember that line. And I remember it because he did an interview and he said like it was an ad-lib. Like, so it wasn't even in the script. He just said it on the fly.
It is me, Rell Beatz, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Beats.
Got my boy Pete.
Double cupped up per usual. Yankee fitted on because it's part of the uniform. Sex symbol back and silver bullets.
For a minute, I thought you had on some AN1 shoes.
Nah,
I thought I saw the man on there with the ball like this.
yeah, silver bullets.
Okay. All right. Got my girl Jay.
Lip gloss popping per usual. Got to keep it how it is.
All right.
Yeah.
We are not going to get into a 20-minute discussion
Monologue.
of chiropractor this week. How's everybody doing?
I'm good.
I've seen better days.
Yeah, I'm good. Weather's nice.
The weather's beautiful.
It is now. It was cold this morning.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thrive in the cold.
Pollen's down. Yeah.
I thrive in the cold for some reason. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I don't like summer like that.
I like when it changes seasons and it's in between it's that cool breeze while the sun out. I could tolerate
I like
that.
summer coming in the fall.
Yeah. I
And
love
I
that.
like winter coming in the spring.
I don't like winter coming in spring because spring be winters.
Spring be what?
Spring be forgetting that it's spring and it stay winter a little bit longer. Like this morning it's 40-something degrees. I don't like that.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, no, act your age. At your big age, you up here acting like goddamn winter. I don't like that. Yeah,
Everybody knows fall is the best season.
yeah. Like I said, I like that mid temperature. Like you said, September, late September. It's 70 degrees outside, the sun shining.
But it's a breeze.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like
So
it
you
when
go
it's
either way.
when it's just not so hot, but it's not so cold. So you can go outside without a jacket
Yeah, I don't like.
and you ain't just burning up.
I don't
You
like
take all your
wearing an
clothes off.
Old Navy fleece in the morning and shorts. in the middle of the day, then a thong at night.
Damn, you a real Playboy Cardi.
You wearing a thong?
Yeah, I'm saying? I like that type
That
of
boy
weather.
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that type of weather. Bipolar shit. That's why I be getting sinus infections and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
weather be
the
on
thing
its own.
about the winter is that most places are hot. Like inside. If you actually go to an establishment, the heat be blasting. So I'm like, how can you have all of this stuff on, go like inside the heat and then go out to the cold?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
But why you keep kicking the table?
It's all right. My toes get stuck together and it be
Yeah, kick
hurting.
the table, yeah. But I do feel like that plays a part in people getting sick too, because you know what I'm saying. You keep adapting,
Hot
but
to
you
cold,
keep
hot to cold.
Yeah,
Your car hot as hell.
yeah,
You step out inside the cold. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know nothing. I wear shorts, so sometimes I wear pants.
Even when it's brick? Do we even have brick weather since you from New York?
Technically, no.
We don't have brick weather.
No.
Okay.
But it's subjective because if you're not used to the cold, then
Yeah.
40 degrees might be brick.
So if I go to New York
Yeah.
and I experience brick there, like what would that be considered to me?
So brick to me is probably anywhere from like 10 degrees with some wind.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's brick. Maybe 20 with some wind. 20 with some wind is brick.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? So
Couldn't even imagine that.
here you would, I don't know, like it would be like probably Iceland.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, but I don't know, like it just don't get that cold to me here.
So could you get into like winter activities? Say like we went on a trip, would you ski and all that shit?
No, that's funny.
Yeah, I'd be in the lodge with my hot cocoa, like, man, look at these fools. Hey, do it again. Come back and let me see it.
I've done it enough.
Yeah.
I've seen snow. I've
was-
seen enough snow for the rest of my life.
I would snowboard. That's probably the only thing I do. But just one trip down the hill, like back in the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you gotta see the thing about that is that you gotta put so much shit on, and then you're doing a physical activity, so
really-
you're gonna get hot.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't see the point in that, but
Yeah. I don't like
people do it.
restriction. It kind of make me like not hyperventilate, but what you call it, claustrophobic. Like
because
I
you
don't
gotta
like that
put
shit.
you gotta put your pants on, and then you gotta have snow pants, and then
Yeah.
you gotta put your jacket on, but then you gotta have a bigger jacket,
But then
and then you gotta put like thick ass gloves on, and then
goggles
boots and
my
goggles
feet
and
stuck to the
hot-
board.
yeah,
like
yeah.
no, I feel
It's like
I'm
you said,
crucified.
yeah, like you said, it's
Crucified.
Yeah, I'm crucified. I don't like
nah,
that.
that's crazy. You can't say that.
You
son.
something else.
You
Right?
can't say that.
Something
That's how I
else.
feel like it. I feel like
Oh, you don't even feel like it. You just feel restricted.
my bad, Jesus. My bad.
Yeah, you just feel
I feel
restricted.
crucified.
No, you don't.
Oh
You
man,
feel
that's crazy.
restricted.
But
Yeah.
yeah, what would be brick to y'all though?
Anything below 60. Yeah, as soon as I go like, ooh, hey,
Brick.
ooh, shit. Hey, my nipples hard. It's time to go in the house, shawty.
Brick is below 60. Okay,
Yeah.
I can respect that. For
I
you.
feel like when I had to put on a bubble coat.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's like brick to me because like I y'all know I'm cold nature, but I put on a jacket a lot more than I will a bubble coat. But when I pull out that bubble coat, it's brick.
Yeah, basically when it's cold and the wind blows.
And the wind.
And that shit feel like a samurai with a sword just split my nose open. Like,
Yeah.
that's brick.
Yeah.
The
So
wind,
imagine like 50 degrees, but imagine like it'd be 50 degrees with the wind, so it'd knock it down to what 30. So imagine 20 degrees with wind.
I'm calling in
You
every day.
damn near
I
negative.
wouldn't have no job.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can understand like how like if you're in like negative 10 degrees and then like the wind blowing, I ain't gonna make it out. I ain't gonna make it.
Humidity play a big factor in that though, because like they say, you go to Detroit, their cold ain't like our cold.
Yeah, it's all different.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
different.
I mean I understand that, but that's why I said like if it's negative 10 and the wind is blowing.
Talking about here.
Yeah, or New York.
Yeah.
Like anywhere like with that it's really cold and the wind blows is
See the
freezing.
difference about where I grew up, upstate New York. We were near a lake,
Yeah.
Lake Erie. So when you have like that current coming in from like the lake and all that,
It's a
it
little,
get
little
cold.
moist.
And then the snow. So the snow will stick more than it
Yeah.
doesn't. And yeah, man, like the coldest I've been in is probably like negative 20.
So is that where you could take the boiling pot of water and throw it in the freezer? No.
I never tried that, but you probably could.
Mm.
Yeah, you probably could.
I saw the white girls wash their hair and go outside and just let that shit freeze and like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they be like in like Russia, like
Yeah, what
in
the
some,
fuck are y'all
some
doing?
Greenland or something.
Yeah.
But
I'm not doing that. That's nuts.
I don't want to be
participate.
in that much cold.
Yeah.
See, I like cold to where like I could like not have too much on, they be putting shit on.
Yeah.
And going, I can't. Nah. I don't like pants like that.
Now, I remember I begged my mama to go swimming one time, and she was like, it's too cold.
All your horror stories start with you begging your mama for something.
Yeah, and I went and got my ass in the pool, but I stayed in there a good 3 minutes. I was like, she right. Like, when you're right, mama. It was too
cold.
Yeah. Couldn't even have fun in there.
20 years later.
Yeah, she was right.
I respect it, but
Yeah.
all right.
So, in breaking news, I was going to text y'all as soon as I seen that shit. So, scientists been out here scienting.
We back.
They done brought back a wolf from 10,000 years.
Yes, sir. I was very excited.
He told me about that on the phone.
Yeah, I was about to text y'all. Like, this is breaking news. Like, I got to tell the world about
I'm very excited.
Jurassic Park is coming back.
Very excited.
They said they did the wolf, and they're gonna try a mammoth next.
Yeah, they did the mouse. It's a woolly mouse.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So they put the DNA of a woolly mammoth in a mouse, and then it's just a woolly mouse, I guess. But the interesting thing about it is that they're like so similar to elephants, to the Indian elephant, to where they could actually just like change some of like the genes and shit like that, and then next thing you know, find a surrogate, and yeah. I don't know how many tries it'll take. Yeah. But that shit is crazy.
From the list, now I don't know if this was the accurate list, but I saw a list of animals that they were planning. It was the mammoth.
The dodo bird.
No, it wasn't a dodo bird. It was something that looked like an emu though.
I seen the dodo bird.
It was some type of, it wasn't it was a lion. I forgot what the lion was called.
The Tasmanian tiger? Or a thylacine? I seen that.
That was one of them, but no, it was a big ass lion. I forgot what they called it.
So why are they bringing them back?
Cause listen, at this point, everything that happened in the movie is true.
No, I mean, I've always believed that like things that we see in movies are true because it's like you had to get that from somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like a caveman just wasn't back there drawing on the wall like making up Godzilla. He seen that shit. Nobody believed him.
Yeah.
So when the story get passed down, we're like, what is this shit? Like everything, Loch Ness, all that shit, it happened.
Yeah, I believe like it's true. Like it somebody saw it, which made it a movie.
Right, because I feel like at this point, our generation, if we imagine something, it's something that we probably heard or seen. But when you was the first generation, how you imagine something you never seen? So that's why I say all that shit true.
Okay, so again, like why are they bringing it? Like why are they making them and bringing them back?
Because they white.
That, but for reasons that like it kind of restores
balance.
It's
all about balance.
Yeah. Restores balance.
So we need Dodo Birds to make the world go round.
Yeah, because everybody plays a part. So like, let's say like rats, right? Rats don't have a season where they mate. They mate all year round.
Right.
So say like if you keep killing stuff that eats the rats, it throws everything off balance. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So it's like coyotes. It's an outpouring number of coyotes.
Right.
So coyotes kill the sheep or whatever the case may be. So sometimes they are animals that eat coyotes, but if the animals are extinct that eat the coyotes just multiply.
And then we just
so they need something
one.
To control the number,
right.
Because if it gets out of hand, then everything throws everything off balance.
Right.
Because we need sheep for shit. I don't know what we need sheep for.
The fly ass jackets.
Yeah, so I think that's what they're doing.
So the animals on that list, do you think they're important as far as that? Because with the dodo birds, are stupid.
No. I
don't think they serve no purpose.
I have no idea. All I know is that I heard somebody say that the woolly mammoth did something to where they preserve the ice cap, like they'll pat down the snow, so it'll freeze the caps or whatever the case may be, and then without them, they don't pack it to freeze. So it it's not freezing at the rate that it used to. It's just kind of just melting away. And they're trying to restore the woolly mammoth to do that agricultural thing.
So it got something to do with like global warming and climate change. Yeah,
pretty much.
I think I read that.
Pretty much.
But
but all the other animals, I have no
saber-tooth tiger, I need that.
I need to see one.
Yeah, I got to see one.
Yeah.
Did
you see the wolves?
The puppies?
Yeah.
So I saw the video they kept showing of the puppies, but the dude, when I saw him talk about it, he said they seven months.
7 months.
Yeah, I want to see this image.
So, but I only seen 2 of them at first.
Yeah, but they said it's 3.
A third one.
Yeah.
So it's 2 boys and a girl.
Yeah. Let me hear you say, ho.
It's 2 boys and a girl. So from my understanding.
You Googling them?
Yeah.
It's called a dire wolf.
I was doing the Dodo Bird because I want to know why they're here.
They're not here.
Yeah, they extinct now.
They're extinct.
Right, but I want to know why they like bringing them back.
Shit. They probably was for the food chain. The reason they gone because, like he just said, he explained that one animal populated too much and ate all the dodo birds. And they was probably killing themselves because they was stupid.
Nah, that was humans killed.
Oh yeah.
So you know us. We're invasive.
Yeah.
We invade. We gonna kill some shit.
I won't say we. Listen, white people.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Y'all will go out here and find a unicorn and be like, "Oh my God, it's a unicorn.
Let's kill it. Let's kill it.
Like that's the only way
now
to.
there is certain cases where it's needed, like coyotes and like pigs and rats and shit like that. Like,
and what's that poisonous frog? The toad cane.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they say he invasive and kind of basically.
Yeah, like pythons are invasive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
What's the fly in New York?
Okay, it says
It's like a mayfly or something.
I never heard that.
Oh.
So it says the main
Your mic.
purpose. I'm sorry. The main purpose Dodo Bird served to humans is the brief contact between the 2 species was as food.
So it kind of strengthened the supply of chickens.
That's not a bad idea.
Man, that dodo sandwich might
that shit might hit.
That bit might hit.
That shit might hit.
Wait to do a review on that. Dodo out of 10.
Hey, Arby's, it's your time to shine.
It's your time. Arby's, you do have the meat. You add it to your repertoire. Goddamn.
Arby's is your time to shine.
It's Dodo meat.
Pause. Because that's crazy.
But
But the dire wolves are back. Now there's some saying
that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we want to know now.
Yeah.
No, so it said they served this food. The sailors frequently fed on wildlife.
Sailors.
Yeah, on wildlife while staying there. Although it has been said that Dodo meat was not particularly tasty.
They just didn't know how to cook it. Like, we got Lawrence now.
That was before Columbus brought the spices back.
We got Lawrence now.
Shout out to Lawrence. Number 1 sponsor.
You know what I'm saying? No one kill black people.
Yeah, it said the Dodo bird is known as one of the examples of human-induced extinction. So like we just killed
we killed
them for the fun.
But that's human error because we didn't make them reproduce enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing we doing with fish.
Yeah.
We just overfishing.
Yeah. And all the sea life, the lobsters, they just taking them and throwing them back in there and
tagging them. I don't understand the tagging stuff.
I honestly wish they leave the ocean alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like
just leave it alone.
I like fish, but not like.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a place we don't need to be.
That in space.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I don't feel like we need to be in space.
We don't. We have a hard enough time controlling this, so we in other people's business.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
That to me is like you boys ain't from around here, are you? We just in invading space that I don't like doing. So yeah.
Okay, so it said they're trying to bring back 20 animals. The woolly mammoth, dodo bird, the Pyrenean ibex,
lame.
the passenger pigeon.
Oh, shout out to passenger pigeons.
The quagga.
Quagga?
Yeah. The aurochs is AUROCHS. Aurochs.
Yeah, we don't know what that.
Something like Pokemon. Yeah.
The moa, the Carolina parakeet, Irish elk, the Tasmanian tiger,
That's the one I'm waiting for.
the gastric brooding frog,
I paid $1,900 for a Tasmanian tiger.
the thylacine,
I don't know if that's...
woolly rhinoceros,
Yeah,
the Beiji river dolphin.
Shout out to Dolphins.
yeah. Bring back what's the dolphin that changed into people from the thornberries? The Boltu. Yeah, the Boltu. Bring that back. I need to see these animals now.
The Cuban macaw,
Yep.
the elephant bird, ground sloth, heath hen, Labrador duck, saber-toothed cat.
Yep.
I mean saber-toothed cat,
Yeah, any saber tooth. Bring that.
great auk, the Huia, Huia. I don't know.
Sound like some little bird.
I thought she was in jail.
You and mine.
The imperial woodpecker and baji.
Yeah, them all Pokemon.
Yeah. And they probably look like Pokemon
Yeah,
too.
it's gonna be some real Pokemon go
Imperial
out here.
woodpecker.
When I get my hand on one of these Tasmanian, like I said, I paid $1,900 for that. For a little Tasman.
I didn't know
the real
woodpeckers
question
were
is,
extinct.
the real question is, when do we get to the people? Bring
What
it
do you
back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like they did it already.
Yeah, they just ain't telling us.
Yeah.
But I said they go out and make a Pete 3.0.
Nah, man. Might have to kill him.
You think so?
Yeah, it's only room for
And
one.
she gonna be so weird, like, bro, like, I don't like how you do everything that I do. Like,
it's only room for one.
yeah.
Yo, the saber-toothed cat is gonna kill everything.
Nah, they're gonna have those little
They probably won't be out in the wild for a while.
yeah, they're gonna have that little gun that electrocute them and send them to the TVA.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably won't be in the wild. Like them dire wolves is in a enclosed location. They won't be.
Yeah, until they grow up and break out like the dinosaur they made on, I think that was Jurassic World 3.
Yeah. Because but that was like mad iterations.
Hey.
So I think
Iterations, my baby. I'm just saying.
I think not these three,
Mm-hmm.
but the next three. I think they'll put them back in the wild. Mm-hmm. But the crazy thing about it is that some people were saying that they're not close to the gray wolf at all. They're more close to coyotes.
Yeah.
So they didn't really create a dire wolf. They created something else. But you never know. So I'm not no fucking scientist.
So this not illegal?
Is it illegal to find? I mean, they're government funded.
I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Go on, bring back a little dinosaur or something. Just one. Like, let us see the.
I don't think so.
What's that big ass
You could do it. Ooh,
the big ass alligator thing that swim with the fins? So it's like a plesiosaurus or some shit.
I have no idea.
You remember on Jurassic Park when they was at the sea
Oh,
park?
and the thing jumped.
Yeah, that
I
shit.
forgot what it's called.
Yeah, bring one of them back. Just one though. You know what I'm saying? Just
Just
one. That's
one.
all we need.
Just
Now it's
one.
gonna find something to mate with.
That motherfucker gonna throw the food chain off. He gonna go on a killing spree.
Yeah, I guess that's the big part.
Yeah.
And like these animals been bottle fed.
Yeah.
I think they're just gearing them up to have those instinctual things going on. So the offspring would, just have them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, these three probably won't be in the wild ever.
So if they can bring back, at this point, they doing this, they can bring back somebody you lost, a loved one. You with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need the person to be who they was,
I mean, shit,
not
that
like
be
a robot
version
or
of 'em.
somebody else.
Or they could do the jitsu that what's my man from Naruto did? Bring back Madara and them. Shout out to my Naruto niggas. Toby Rama and them niggas.
I already know you're gonna say you can bring back Pawpaw.
Yeah, I would bring back Papa. Yeah.
What if you brought him back and he was racist?
What, like?
Told you. Fucked up. Would you kill him again, or did you let him rock?
No, I wouldn't kill him again. I just let him rock. Can't keep going around Papa.
Hey.
No, I try to nurse him back to health, to who he was.
So with humans, they would have to go through the baby stage again, right?
Yeah.
So they ain't just
Yeah.
gonna... Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. By the time I'm old, my granddad gonna be like, 19.
The quagga looks like
Who?
the quagga.
Quagmire.
Oh, that's the stripeless zebra.
Yeah, I tell you, it looked like a zebra mixed with a donkey. Because it got stripes right there, and then it don't have stripes.
Goddamn Deborah. Yeah, the Deborah. That's Zonky.
It's like he got an ombre of stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at.
Shout out scientists, man.
Yeah, do y'all thing, man. Like, just hurry up, speed up the process. You know, so I'm very excited for this.
No, don't make them hurry up, because
I'm excited for this.
No, I understand, but you make them hurry up. There's gonna be so many problems and everything else.
Like what?
She thinking, with that movie, Planet of the Apes. That's what she thinking. She gonna take over and get guns.
She think chaos.
Yeah,
they gonna get guns.
They might.
Nah,
they don't have thumbs.
Nah.
Hey.
Yeah.
They might be like, ooh, it'll be cool if we made them with thumbs.
No, that's not how genetics work.
Right, it's not, but.
Nah, bring my grandma back, though. You know
yeah, mine too, man. Yeah, bring my grandma back.
That'd be dope.
Bring my grandma back.
On the podcast. Tell about her old self.
Yeah, bring my grandma back. What was my mom like when she was running around?
Yeah. Like, Mama, you was... I think my mama got married at, I don't know. My mama moved to a different city when she was like 16, so...
Yeah, different time back then, man.
Yeah.
Salute. Both my aunts were married at 17.
That's what I'm saying. Fast. Just fast.
Different time, man. Gas was 10 cents.
Yeah.
But you didn't have a car, so it didn't really matter.
That's right.
No car seat. I think we fucked up when we started
making car seats. Yeah.
We started caring too much about babies.
Yeah. Cause I used to ride in the front seat.
Yeah.
You know they used to put babies like on the back window, or was it the front window or something?
Something.
Yeah,
but
like back in the John F. Kennedy days.
Why a car seat?
To keep them safe.
But they were safe already because they never had car seats until
we also didn't
80s
have
and 90s.
Mustangs and Challengers then, so the road was a lot safer.
Right. There was a lot of cars that were not invented.
Ain't nobody out there speed racing in the cars. They'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to pass by my friends, and they're like, hey, come on, hurry up and get in so we can go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But shout out to the car seats.
Yeah.
That were made simple, but
terrible designs.
They're not simple.
And shout out to the people who go through, cleaning up under them shits.
What, clean up on the car seats?
That should be nasty. I would put plastic down in my car if I had a child like that shit. The way they be crayons and Cheez-Its all under the...
Goldfish.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do plastic, but you gotta have like a hole for the
Just the buckle.
For the buckle, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Get some what that shit we used to put on our shoes to keep them the waterproofer.
The spray?
Yeah, get some of that. Some
crep.
Yeah, some crep on my seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to technology and these
Yeah,
scientists.
shout out scientists, man.
Another thing I was seeing, so when y'all were in school, did they ever bring like random programs to your school? Like, I remember they did this at my school, when they brought the BMX people and they ride the bikes in the gym, and it's supposed to be like to stop bullying.
Nah.
I never got that?
Mm-mm.
Man, y'all school lame.
Yeah.
They had a wrestling match in there one time to stop bullying. I was like, hey, I'm still gonna get on my man's goddamn. Like, hey, bro, you lame, man. Like the BMX riding in the gym didn't really stop nothing. So that's why I was like, why did they even do that shit? It was cool as hell though.
To stop bullying?
Yeah. It's like to raise awareness to bullying. So I guess when I'm getting bullied, I'm like, hey, stop. Just think about the people that was riding and did the handlebar flip in the gym.
Yeah, because that really was pointless.
Yeah, they gonna be like, you know what? You right, bro.
That's like that lady that was crumping for social justice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we had concerts and stuff.
Stop.
Like we had Coldplay come to our school.
What they raise awareness for?
I think they just gave us a concert. Like it was supposed to be like for Like we were supposed to have a pep rally, but instead they had a concert instead of pep rally.
You had a lot of white kids at your school? Or was
No.
it like mixed?
It was definitely mixed. But like,
Wait, how was it know if it was mixed? That's equal, ain't it?
No, I mean it wasn't really equal. It was definitely more black people than it was white.
Okay.
But maybe I just hung around the black people more than I did the white people.
Was it like how many per class you were in? If you gotta say, it wasn't a whole lot.
No, it wasn't a whole lot. We probably had like 20 people in the class. So it would probably be like 7 of them were white.
I think we had about 200 students in my class, and maybe about, I don't know, 30 was white.
Yeah, we wouldn't, like now I feel like it's probably more white people to go to our school. But even like if you look on all the sports teams, like it was like just black people like on the basketball and football team.
Well, only black people sign up for that.
Cheerleaders.
For the most part. White people go wrestling.
Tennis.
Lacrosse.
Cross country.
Yeah. Track
It
and
was black
field.
people in tennis.
Huh?
Yeah, we had black people in tennis.
We didn't even have tennis.
We had tennis.
Oh, we did have
tennis.
tennis.
We had
Yeah.
golf. We had bowling.
Yeah, we had 3
We
players
didn't
on the
have
tennis
golf
team.
or bowling.
Yeah, fuck school.
Okay.
Be a rapper, dog.
Yeah.
No,
So,
don't do that.
in other strains, so we on our science shit today.
It worked for Tiger.
Huh? He said it worked for Tiger.
Yeah, fuck school, be a rapper. It did work for Tiger.
It did.
Tiger got some slaps. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
not
did.
gonna do that.
Hey, I ain't
We're not gonna do that.
When you right, you're right. So, this is a while back. We talked about there was an island where the guy went to visit and tried to convert the native people to Christianity, and they ended up unaliving him. So, in recent days, it's happened again. So some 24-year-old, I guess, YouTuber or whatever, he went to that same island, but he didn't. When he actually got off and walked around on the island, but he wasn't spotted by anybody. So he left a can of Coca-Cola and a coconut, and then he got off. And once he got back to where he was, they arrested him.
Because you're not supposed to go over there.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
It's forbidden.
Dang.
Good for him.
I
Throw him in jail.
I think they say he got 5 years, facing up to 5 years.
No.
I want to see what they do with that Coca-Cola, though.
Right.
I'm curious now.
They drink it?
They probably set that thing on fire.
He was probably spotted though.
Man, shit, he got away. Cause they'll unalive you if they see you.
But why do you want to go to this place anyway?
Like, they don't know nothing though. They don't know YouTube technology, none of that shit.
Dang. So they just in the world.
Yeah. In their own little world, I should say. They don't know nothing about no politics, no countries trading, nothing.
Yeah, no soap, no deodorant.
Nothing. Ain't no Kroger, nothing. And I don't know Jordan's coming out. They don't know nothing.
Like, just imagine,
You
like,
think they need soap and deodorant?
Yeah,
Or is that because we consume so much bad shit that it just comes out our pores where we need soap and deodorant?
Possibly. I mean, shit, if they over there living like that with no skin infections and shit like that, then
They probably don't need soap and deodorant.
they probably don't.
But we need soap
nah,
and
but
deodorant.
they probably smell like.
I mean,
sure.
shit.
No, but how do you know that though?
Because if you
we use
outside,
soap and deodorant.
no, if you like smelling like outside, period, it's just a
When you outside, you don't smell outside though.
right. But if we were to go over there, because we don't always have like the outside smell, we would instantly smell them. Like we would instantly smell it. But that smell is okay for them because they've been in that their whole life. But it would just be if they came over here and they try to commercialize them, then be like, oh no, you need to take a bath.
Commercialize them.
Yeah.
How? Like, I don't understand. How are you commercializing them?
No, I said if
Put them in
people
Lawrence
tried.
commercials.
Booga. Booga booga.
Just do it.
No, I'm saying like if people like if they tried to bring them like over here or whatever, they would try to like put them on like what we on, like with the as far
Booga meats.
I'm sorry.
You said commercialize.
Yeah. What's the word you looking for?
I don't know.
Americanized or some shit like that.
Yeah, probably Americanized. Yeah.
Commercialized.
Yeah.
They just put them.
Trying to make them fucking
Like a
marketable.
Geico commercial.
Yeah, trying to make them marketable.
No, I'm just if they tried to Americanize them, then they would like I said, if we went over there, we would instantly smell them. Cause you gonna smell like sweat and everything else.
But I mean, like, it's not to say that they don't wash. Of course, they wash it in the ocean, so maybe they smell like beach. I don't really
But
know.
they don't smell like salt water.
How do you know they're surrounded by salt water?
It's an island.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to take a boat to get over there. So,
But is it salt water?
I'm pretty sure it is. It's. I think the water's like clear, so it got to be salt water, like that clear blue water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely looks salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get up because they showed the bottom of one of the planes that flew over, and that shit was full of arrows they had made. So you ain't. That's why I said my man's got over there and got a coconut over there. Like that boy lucky.
How do we know it was the island?
Because you go to I think India to get to it. So he took a boat. He basically paid someone to drop him off over there. So
Was he white?
of course,
Yeah.
You ain't going over there knowing you finna get Swiss cheese.
Do you think if a black person went over there, they would unalive them?
I think if you pull up and you was naked, no. But if you was light skinned, yeah, they probably gonna unalive your ass. If you like dark skinned American, you go over there and just kind of. They probably still gonna unalive your ass.
Right.
They gonna drag you by your damn hair like Flintstones.
Yeah, that's it. Because they already thinking you coming to attack them.
I mean, I feel like the people who went over there, like the white people, because I do want to know more about them, but I wouldn't risk my life to do it. Yeah. But
I
like,
don't want to know more.
now you get on the internet, like you really don't. You might see a video. I think they've had encounters with people, but like there was that video where they was throwing like coconuts to them and they was hitting them. I guess they thought like they was attacking them. I don't know, but like I said, it's one like video where dude. I guess he had like some type of interaction with him, but I say it's interesting, but. Like shit, that could be what goddamn they keeping Kong and Skull Island and shit.
Because I'm trying to figure out like how, like I don't know. It's amazing to me like the way that people can communicate, you know, and like
You
they
said
can.
Oh,
Like how they can communicate and then like they understand them in their language. Like I want to learn like a lot of languages because I want to go over there and learn how to.
to that island you want to go over there?
Like before I went over there, I want to learn their language so I could communicate so that. You know, they wouldn't unalive me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because I'm like, real, I want to know more about them. I don't want to die in the process.
You gonna be like, oh, buddy, go over there with a Coca-Cola and be like, they go like, ooh.
No, that's why I said
They're gonna
before.
kill you so fucking fast. You know,
As soon as you get out the boat.
you're not gonna know what's gonna hit you.
No, that's why I said before I would go over there, I want to learn their language, like how to communicate with them, so they wouldn't unalive me.
No. We understand that, but what we saying are, it's not gonna get to the commutative point. Like,
Yeah, and so you have to go over there with like a riot shield or something.
just look at it from a distance, like a long distance.
I mean,
Because
it's
they're probably good shots.
it's kind of like on Godzilla and King Kong the new Empire. How the girl went over there and like
To that tribe.
yeah, and like when he was recording them, he was like, "Yo, like, what you think gonna happen? Like, with you recording them, and it's their own little tribe,
right.
like how they can all communicate with each other, like telepathically."
Put that shit on YouTube. Everybody gonna go over there and
Yeah,
fuck it
well,
up.
they're gonna try it because you can't get to Hollow Earth.
Yeah, then they're gonna be over here wearing FUBU jerseys. And the
Shout out my
Shine
nigga. Shout out my nigga York. You know what I'm saying? My sixth grade class, fresh in FUBU,
Shine Jam
straight
collection.
from Senegal.
Yeah, they gonna be wearing what that shit your dad be wearing, Mecca.
and Nietzsche,
Yeah, academics.
academics, Sean John, yeah,
Yo, chill out.
Lot
yo.
29.
Yeah, South Pole. They gonna be
South
crazy with
Pole.
them big ass extra large shirts.
Yeah, I mean, tall tees
Yeah.
for sure. I'm just saying, like, I'm just,
If you could go to that island and present them with anything from America, what would it be? I was gonna say fire, but I feel like they already got that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they already have fire. How else would they be
I mean,
eating?
I ain't pretty sure now because they don't fucking know nothing. So I ain't sure
No,
about
but
that.
they do know something.
Right, they know
You
stuff.
think they know fire though, V?
Yeah, I think they know fire.
Yeah.
You think so?
If they are, I'm pretty sure with the weapons they made, like out of wood or whatever, when they did like this, like it sparked the fire, and it was like, oh, okay,
They're not cavemen, though.
right.
Pretty much they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They primitive.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure when they did this, like a fire like came, and then they like learned.
What was the
new.
sound? What's the sound you think they make when they see fire?
Hey, y'all.
Is this racist?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't know, y'all.
That's funny. Right.
I don't know.
Honestly, don't know what. I probably would present them with purified water. I
Why,
really
though?
have no idea.
You don't think they know how to
else.
purify water?
I don't know.
They probably don't know the benefit. Well, I can't say that because, like I said, certain tribes make medicines and shit. So
Yeah.
And it worked.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
right.
you don't know how old these
Remedies are.
yeah.
and you don't know how old they are.
Yeah.
They could be 200 years old. They could have found the secret to life.
And you out there trying to bring in some bottled water.
A bottle of water.
I don't know because
They're
I
gonna kill
wouldn't.
you so fast. If you come over there with a 24 pack of Poland Spring.
You better rethink your gift. Goddamn. I'm going over there with a Glock with a switch on it. Hey, you see that? I'm gonna shoot out.
Damn, the real John Smith.
What would you present them with?
Huh?
What would you present them with?
You know Pete gonna be some dumb shit. Some Yeezy slide.
I mean, it's a Supreme hoodie, but I'm like, but it's just like me Winnie the Pooh.
Nah, you gonna have the crop one. You gonna put it on. Fresh. Clean, my boy.
Because I would say soap, but then they probably would think they was stink.
Nah, tight. Fly. I'm gonna have them boys sweating up over there, goddamn.
I mean, I don't. That's a hard one. I don't know. So you said fire, but I'm pretty sure they got fire as well.
No, he said Glock with a switch.
Yeah, that was my first thought, fire. But like, if they hostile, I'm going over there with a gun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like that's what you presenting them with, a gun?
If they hostile. But if they not, I'm gonna probably go over there with goddamn a PlayStation. I ain't gonna have no TV to look at. Hey, this game system. Fun. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know, but my thing would be like, cause y'all know how I am about like smells and stuff. So my thing would be soap, but I don't think they would use it, and they probably would think it's stink.
No, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah. They gonna kill you for that soap.
They're gonna kill you for that. soap.
And you like no matter.
They smell that good ass smelling shit.
I feel like no matter what it is, I'm trying
It
to
probably
present.
don't smell good to them.
Right, that's why I said it probably don't smell good to them. They were like, I feel like no matter what I try to bring, I'm dying instantly, according to Pete. So I don't know. I wouldn't bring them anything.
I'm bringing them up for some oxtails. Delicious, bitch.
I don't know, man. Probably a boombox blasting swag surf. I'm trying to get him a swag surf.
Everybody would think of a noise and you say, like Rell said.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an iPhone over there and be like, look, chicken. They gonna be like, see? That's you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I got a bunch of gifts I get ahead.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope one day, somebody could. I don't know, but I don't think they need anything.
I'll take one of those, them little the massage guns with the little ball on the end. You shoot that bitch.
I'll probably bring a basketball and show him what to do. Show him what to do when the defender's pressing. Like that teacher in the classroom.
I'd bring them a mirror.
A mirror?
Yeah.
Nah.
I bring him a mirror.
I don't know. Nah. Well, I mean, they seen their reflection in probably the water, so.
Why would you bring him a mirror?
They can see themselves.
Yes, hey, that's you, my boy. Big head, no pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, dick out. Balls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't need anything though. If they survive this on, they don't need anything from us.
No, they need everything. It's just like they've been living the way they living. They don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not a necessity to them, but all the shit we got over here.
You think they need it?
Yeah, tight, my boy.
Because I mean, where are they wearing the? Like, if we brought them clothes, where are they wearing the clothes to?
They're not.
I'm pretty. Yeah, they ain't wearing it to nowhere. It's just protection from. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it don't get cold over there. Not like here, because they close to the equator. I could be lying because I ain't do no research. But yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember that. Was it the first? Two white people that went over there like with the camera and stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, come on," or something like that.
I think that's the same island, but that's the video where they was throwing the coconuts and hitting them.
No, but I remember like they had brought him and they had like took him in there, and the dude thought that they were like friends, or they was like welcoming him into their tribe.
No, that was, I forgot what that was. That was when the dude went over there and was trying to talk to the like
chief.
Yeah, and they was like, basically, you got to put this oil on, and they was gonna kill him, basically. So, that was a different shit.
But did he die?
No. He just wanted to learn about their tribe. Well,
Right.
they was more like a, what do you call, like, not poachers, but you know, like it's like an African gang, basically.
So he went over there and survived.
Yeah, he survived, but they was gonna kill him though.
So what stopped them from killing him?
I don't really know. Maybe because he had a camera, but I'm not even sure if they knew what a camera was.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Yeah.
So did he get to talk to the chief?
Yeah, he talked to him. The man kept like switching back and forth. Like 1 minute he'll be talking, next minute he was like real hostile, like trying to kill him. It's on YouTube.
I gotta look it up. Yeah.
I don't play that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to the tribes, man.
Yeah.
Shout out your tribe. Shout out my tribe.
I think that tribe is called Single T's or something like that. Single Knees, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know I don't know the name of that shit. But
Hey, man, you know, shout out to all the tribes, you heard?
yeah, the first man went over there trying to put Christianity on him. This man went over there trying to give him the coat.
And I'm over there trying to teach him how to swag surf.
Yeah, holla at my boy. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Nah,
But why not try to put him in commercials?
just do it. By Nike.
Meats.
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
By drink. Yeah, they ain't I don't think they. Nah, they more like Indian. So it's like I said, it's close to India. I could be wrong. You know, I don't know. Shit.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, racism is fun.
It do be funny, man.
Yeah, racism is funny.
Yeah. Y'all gotta laugh at racism a little bit more, man.
We do, man.
Yeah, just don't go out here bothering people though.
Did you see the video of that dude who was delivering something to this white lady house? And he was like, you know, I was so glad she was racist. But so basically he had a package that he had to deliver in her house because he had to set it up. So I think it was for something like Home Depot, Lowe's or something like that. And the lady had asked him, what was it? He was like, I don't know. Like, you delivered it. Like, you ordered it. I'm just was told to deliver it or whatever and deliver it in your home, like wherever you want it. And so she was like, well, just leave it on the porch. And he was like, okay. They left it on the porch and left. He said she's going to be real mad because I think it was the washing machine. And he was supposed to like install it in her house. And he was like, because of racism, because she was so racist, he just got to leave and go home because she wouldn't let him out to set it up.
But he did deliver it though.
Yeah, he delivered it.
Yeah, my job is done.
How do you know she was racist?
Because like he said she wouldn't come outside. He said she kept looking through like the peephole and whatever. And she was like, get away from my house. And he was like, I have a package for you, right?
Okay.
He was like, I got a package for you. And she was like, well, what is it? He was like, you ordered it, I don't know. And she was like, well, leave it outside, get away from my house. Like, he was like, okay. So he left it and he left.
Yeah.
Is that racism? Or that's just a weird white lady?
I mean,
Yeah, where did racism come from?
He was well.
That was racist.
That's just mean.
She just mean old lady.
No, I mean, I don't remember everything she did and said to him for him to like say that she was, but I think she did use like some racial slurs. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll leave it right here. He
You gotta know how to talk to people.
Yeah, he said he just left it there and left.
No, I'm blaming him. It was his fault. He should have been like, tight. Package.
Me, deliver.
Now he said he pulled up in front of her house and he started unloading it. And the lady was like, what the F are you? Like,
Nah, see, that's hostile. You got to talk like the aliens from Toy Story.
yeah, but I'm like, yeah, but she said some racial slurs to him. He was like, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah, so he left a message he reported back to them like she told me to get away from her house and leave the package outside. He said she's gonna be with him for a rude awakening when she opened it and then realized she got to put it in there herself.
Yeah,
Like she probably gonna call them back and then say they didn't deliver it.
Yeah, I ain't going back. Why is it a topic up there that say I'll catch a grenade for you?
Oh, I put that.
What's that about? John Morant?
John Morant's new celebration. Yay or nay?
I love it.
I love it.
Wait, what is it?
Remember, I told you about they was finding him for the finger gun.
So he does a new celebration where he throws a grenade
in the crowd,
covers his ears.
Yeah,
and they didn't find him for it yet.
Yeah, they gonna find it.
I think I love it. I love the celebration.
Yeah.
Do I think he should be doing it? Probably not. But I respect him doing it.
Hey, I love it. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I respect him doing it.
He ain't doing no wrong in my eyes. Till he shoot somebody. He ain't doing nothing wrong.
He shot that little boy in the Foot Locker.
Hey, don't
but
run
almost
up.
don't count.
Don't run up on me, boy.
Brandy told you that.
Count. But yo, fire celebration, man.
It's like if I'm protecting myself and you run up on me, and I'm like, I grab you by your shirt, like, you 17? Yes, sir. Oh, nah. If I'm feeling threatened, you finna get popped.
One of the better celebrations.
Yeah.
I've seen.
But like I said, I said it in the comments to where, like I said, when Dirk did the finger gun in the holster thing, he never got fined for that. But it was like, well, they had a gun outside on his own time, though. That's what I'm saying. He didn't bring it to the locker room like Gilbert. That's different.
Yeah, but it's tough. It's a tough call because you are part of the brand now. And sometimes, as fucked up as it is, you're not bigger than the logo. It's fucked up.
But that's
how people who do like racist or injustice things like outside of work get fired.
It all started with Allen Iverson when they started making them wear suits and shit. And then
I'm glad that's over.
Huh?
I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, but then you fast forward, like, I'm not saying that, violent culture is a part of us, but like I said, that's something you did on your own time. So are you telling me
it's not a part of us? Violent culture is our culture.
Yeah.
Everybody in America, we love violence.
So a basketball player can't go hunting and brandish a gun? Like, is that against the rules?
I'm sure it's a contractual clause in somebody's contract.
Somebody said it's owned by Disney and Disney trying to protect the image of the kids, but I'm like, bro, when I was a kid, I was watching wrestling telling grown folks to suck it. These kids, like,
that's not owned by Disney.
But either way, you're not protecting them from anything.
You're not.
You on Fortnite talking about
you're not. But when it comes to marketing to other things, to other entities, they look at that, unfortunately.
But like I said, when kids watch wrestling, they like the bad dude. What's wrong with having one in the NBA? That's why I like Ja. I like Dennis Rodman. I like Kevin Garnett. I like the bad guys. I'm a villain. I'm feeling the villain.
All I'm saying is that, unfortunately, these players aren't bigger than the brand.
Hey, I understand that, but like I said, like I said, Dirk doing finger guns never got fined. They were like, well, he didn't have a gun outside. It doesn't matter. A finger gun is a finger gun.
Yeah, but I'm also on the side of, so what?
Y'all remember John Wall was gangbanging and Jason Terry used to throw up the gang signs.
Yeah, but so?
I mean,
I'm not outraged by the shit. I don't care at all.
It's like,
I mean, it's crazy.
So what? Somebody can do something that you can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can do it, but you can't. That's life, bro.
I think long as they don't do like sexual gestures, celebrations, that's anything else, it's fair game.
Listen, I agree. I'm just arguing the other side.
I see it.
Yeah,
I ain't looking at it, but I see it.
I
I see it. But I ain't looking at it.
I'm just arguing the other side.
Okay. Understandable.
I love the celebration.
Yeah, keep doing your thing. then to back up the point that I had argued about the Dirk thing, they literally showed Dirk at the game with what's her name? Taylor Rooks. And he was laughing about the gun thing. That's why I said he used to do the shit. But they were like, don't make it a black and white thing. Y'all got caught with guns.
It's not a black and white thing.
I said, I don't care about that. I said, somebody celebrating with the fingers, with the gun finger, is still a gun finger. So
I think because of his past, it's sort of like, it's like they're kind of like not blackballing him.
if you cut hair 3 times, are you a barber?
I'm a beginner barber.
If you cut, you
like that? You like that?
If you cut hair 3 times, are you a barber?
3 times?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So if I shoot gun fingers 3 times, am I a thug? No.
No.
Yeah, so come on, man. I'm a fucking...
I am a beginner barber.
I hear what you're saying, Pete.
No, man, but hey, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's life, bro. Sometimes, like, niggas can speed and not get caught. You speed and you get caught. Yeah, it don't matter if the other nigga speeding because you're the one that got caught. You know what I'm saying?
I said it's just I don't know. I feel like it's bigger things. Like people like, well, these basketball players are role models. If you a parent and your child's role model is a basketball player, just unpopular opinion, you failing as a parent because there's so many other people to look up to, and you just stop at basketball because that's the easy way out of to the league and all that shit. Teach your kids other shit to look up to. Not even.
The coverage on Ja Morant is bare to none. When 2 seasons ago, you couldn't turn on ESPN without looking at Ja Morant. Yeah. Even Ant Edwards. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We like a bad boy. We like when they cuss in the interviews. Yeah.
I'd rather have Ja Morant than Zion right now. But
my favorite line from Carmelo Anthony in the interview is, motherfucker. It's my favorite line ever. I got the video. I'll send it to y'all. That's my favorite video. But in other basketball news, did y'all know that there's a rule where I know it's in basketball, but where players can't sign anything with a blue pen?
Mm-mm.
You knew that?
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it applies to, I know sports for sure, but I'm guessing like all celebrities, it's a rule like, you're a person, you out here. Somebody might ask for your autograph. You never sign with a blue pen because that can be transferred and they can forge it. Forge
your signature.
Yeah, with black. Yeah, with black, they said like if you try to forge it, you can tell that like the artifacts that get pixelated, it don't work.
Yeah.
So never use a blue pen.
Yep. Shout out to Pat Bev. Pat Bev.
Yeah. It was Pat Bev and somebody else.
They should stop making blue pens.
I mean, permanent markers and stuff, like, just don't use blue. Yeah, I think silver is okay, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I never seen somebody do... When you look at players sign stuff, it's always black. Yeah. Like, it's always like a Sharpie. Yeah. Or, like, the fan will have a Sharpie or a black Sharpie.
Oh, it was Carl Anthony. Because he walked up and the guy tried to hand him some sunglasses. He was like, no, I can't sign it with that. So...
How'd he say it?
Funny, his little funny ass voice. I can't sign it. We'll do one more topic before we get out of here. So,
can we talk about dance? Because what is that?
We'll say that one. That's gonna be too lengthy.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. I just used that one as a last minute thought. So I saw them passing another rule. We were just talking about Texas passing crazy rules. So Texas has passed a rule. I don't think it's all the way passed yet, but basically they're going to do pre-child support. So your child support will date back to when your child was conceived.
Yeah, I mean, that's back child support.
From when they conceived?
Well, from when they conceived is crazy. It should be from when they were born.
They going all the way back.
Dang.
I don't know what is that? What does that mean again?
What
Pre-child support?
Yeah.
I mean, basically, they're saying for the money that you didn't pay for like her doctor's appointments and preparation, like bottles,
so not just
diapers,
like,
all
not
that.
just y'all being together and you split and you got to pay child support. If just say if you don't pay, like how what's his name, Anthony Edwards was like, here's all the money. I don't want nothing to do with the kid. You got to pay even back before they were born.
That doesn't make any sense.
That don't. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Texas, I guess.
Texas, like, boy.
Texas said they ain't playing no games.
Yeah, I'm finna go buy me a little tornado shelter and live in the ground. Come out there at 17 years like a cicada, goddamn.
Oh, but you need people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, by the time I come back out of my little tornado shelter, people gonna be like, tight. I'm like, what the fuck? Get the fuck on, bro. That's FUBU jersey. Get that shit away from me.
You know, everything goes around, come around.
FUBU bike.
Like the felines.
Yeah. I'm definitely. Oh yeah, I would definitely take some felines to that island.
Why?
Forever, I love it.
So I can say, but you can't do it like me. Snap,
Okay.
my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, my boy.
You gonna teach them how to sing too?
Yeah. Yeah. What was the first song you would teach them?
Oh man.
First song?
Probably you see them out there trying to convert them to Christianity.
I wouldn't do that because they have their own, gods and stuff. I wouldn't do that. The first song I would try to teach them probably would be Weak.
SWV?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Weak.
Mine is between All of the Lights and Ice JJ Fish. Something about you, girl. Tight, my boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach them harmonies and everything.
I already know.
Like
Pete.
sopranos, alto, and tenors.
It's either gonna be March Madness or a Millie. Yeah, it's either gonna be March Madness or a
I
Millie.
feel that.
A Millie.
I feel it.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, let's say you take that part. All right, now you. Nigerian hair right here. Yeah. Shout out to the single thieves, people, whatever they call.
Dress up. Make nice for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Whatever the fuck that means. Whatever that fucking means.
Oh man.
It's funny how we break down English if speaking slow will make them understand when they don't even speak English.
I'm fucking stupid.
Talk a little bit louder. Like, why is he yelling
No,
at
the
me?
thing is like with Spanish, like when people only speak Spanish and then, we only speak English, some like at my office, I know like some people will speak louder to them in English. I'm like, well, if they didn't understand it in regular tone, then they're not gonna understand it in elevated tone. They don't know what you're saying.
The thing, I was driving yesterday, I think, and I was behind this car and it was advertising something, but whatever the job was in Spanish. And the thing that pisses me off about Spanish is the little stupid kind of translation into Spanish where it's like simple, but it'll be like simple. Like, nigga, stop, just make another word. Like all the other language, like Chinese, that be fucking simple. Like, do what they did. Like, make your own
Chinese
shit.
be simple.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They just, like I said, Spanish, just take our word, like, tight. They'll be like, taitite. Like, no, just make your own shit up. y'all jocking the squash. I don't like that.
So like red is rojo.
Yeah. See, that, like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit different, but don't
Blue is azul. So
some words, but like I said, necessary, they'll be like necesito. Like, nah, man, change that shit up. Nah, I don't like that.
Necesito.
Nah, fuck that.
I really like when I was younger and I was learning Spanish, I used to think Spanish was just English with an O or A at the end.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I used to think. Like I was so, I didn't know any better, but that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So like when I tried to talk to to like one of my friends that like spoke Spanish, I would speak to her like that. And
Oh,
she
we
would be
just
like,
thought everything started with L.
Yeah.
L blue, L red,
yeah,
L
Yeah.
purple.
yeah, and it like that's really racist, but that's what I used to think.
Okay.
I ain't know any better.
I wouldn't say it's racist.
Well,
It's just ignorant.
yeah, definitely ignorance.
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Yeah, tight, my boy. Anyway, let's get into these last minute thoughts. So like I said, I just take this one. So I was at fucking Arby's the other day, and I pull up. See, the whole idea of fast food,
It's for it to be fast.
right? If I pull up, motherfucker said, I'm gonna bring your fries out fresh to you, my boy. No, man, give me the old ones. I ain't come here to be held up. Give me some old shit. I'll take the already done, bro. I don't want fresh fries. I'm cool. Now I got to wait when I get home because they too hot for me to eat. See, that shit pissed me off. I said, boy, like, and then the thing is, when I pull up waiting on my order, every car behind me pulling off. I said, so they getting fries? Why you ain't give me the fries you gave them? I don't want the fresh fries.
Because they want you to have them fresh.
Man, I'm cool. And then half the time the fresh ones be too damn salty. You done fucked them up by over salting them shit. Too much Lawry's. Goddamn. Too much
Fresh
Lawry's.
meat, my boy.
Fresh.
meat.
Nah, fuck that. But yeah, don't give me no fresh fries.
That's crazy. My last minute thought. The prayer breakfast this morning was good, but Mama, you told me it was gonna last for like an hour, and I don't know how you thought that y'all was gonna feed 75 people, have 3 songs from the choir, and have 3 speakers speaking at 20 minutes each, and the prayer and the benediction, all that in an hour. But it was good nonetheless.
Yeah, church be lying, my
But it
boy.
was much longer than an hour.
Yeah, shout out to church mathematics.
Yeah, church be lying.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours.
Did they locked on those like Marvin Sapp?
No, they didn't lock the doors, but it's like I said, like it's disrespectful to walk out like while they're praying or to come in
To who?
while they're praying. Huh?
To who?
Disrespectful to the ministers and to the Lord. Because you can be a distraction. So when somebody,
If you got your eyes closed praying, you ain't even seeing me
no,
leave.
but they can hear you.
They can still hear the words. I ain't making that much damn noise. What you think? I got a sweatsuit on?
No, but I'm just saying, like it's a distraction because there could be a soul that's trying to be saved, and your distraction.
That's why you put your finger up.
Yep, but your distraction would be hindering them from getting what they need. So that's why they tell you like it's no walking, moving, or anything like during altar call.
But I'm pretty sure it's a baby in there crying or doing something.
Well, but that's why they had children's church.
I'm putting my finger up and excuse me. You're not finna hold me against my will. I don't care who the hell it is.
No, but that's why you leave before they do that. Like, you know when altar call is about to start.
But
you
I'm
leave
just
before
saying,
that.
like, if any emergency, you in there and they praying and your stomach just explode, like right now, you just got to go. Like, you finna sit there? No, I know you ain't finna shit on yourself on no damn pew. You finna excuse yourself.
Okay.
Lie and say you gonna sit there.
I mean, I might sit there. Because I'm not finna use the bathroom in the church
Y'all, that's the end of
anyway.
this season. Like, you not finna lie, my boy. What you doing?
Anyway.
Lying about church?
Lying about church.
Last minute thought.
Oh man. Continue the grenade celebration, man. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Long live grenades, man.
It's explosive. I love it.
Yeah. Long live grenades.
That boy just took our whole row B. I like that. Keep
Ain't
going.
give a fuck too.
Yeah.
Go and play defense at the other end.
Yeah, they said for the playoffs, they're gonna put a vest on all the seats when they come in there.
That's fire,
I
bro.
like it. I like
That's
it. Give me a little army hat that say y'all on that thing.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire for real.
Hit him with the quote, Pete.
Life is 10% how you make it, 90% of how you take it. Pause.
All right.
Tight, my boy.
Yeah, shout out to Single T's, man. Shout out all the tribes. Shout out the comments. Yo, the comments really want to see us do that 100 Nuggets challenge. Yeah, niggas
and just to clear that up, people was thinking like, yo, how the fuck Pete think of 100 nuggets that fast? It was edited that way. We had a whole conversation between that. They were like, damn, Pete, that's what the first thing you were thinking about was 100 nuggets? Saying, nah, it's just edited that way.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I don't know.
We definitely got to make that happen.
Yeah, it'll come soon.
Yeah.
It'll come soon.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Wendy's.
yeah, shout out to Wendy's, man. Shout out to Lars too.
Yeah, shout out to Lars.
Number
Can't
one.
forget Lars.
Yeah. And
Every 6 seconds, we lose somebody to Lars.
Jesus.
damn.
There's another one. All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
You need a nap.
I'm sleepy, y'all.